go, here we go. It's your boy, gang. Mr. Righteous. Mr. Righteous in the 734 show. And you know, we was talking about the problem with the black community here in America. We understand that we facing problems all over the world. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what we're gonna talk about. That's another topic, but we can get into that on another day. But what I was saying is the problem is the culture. You know, the gangster rap, the no snitching, keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Fighting it up, the boss bitch shit, all that shit. This the problem with us. We not operating our purpose.
We're not.
Man or women. You know what I'm saying? We just all discombobulated.
We really not working as a unity like we need to be. We really just like saying we gonna do this what we doing. Oh, y'all over there, whatever, or oh, they over there, let's mess up their stuff, or you know, it might be the opposite, like, but we not together like how every other colors is.
Right.
And that's fucked up, and that need to stop, for real.
It's to the point that we don't even like each other. You
And
know
that's
what I'm
fucked
saying?
up, man. You know what I'm saying?
We don't even like each other. Like,
Well, why though?
because
You gotta tell them why.
because we know that some it's some bad apples out there. Plus, a lot of us believe some of the stereotypes that we were taught coming up, that we heard. We somewhat believed it. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the stuff in the rap music that's telling us what's going on in our neighborhoods, when really that's not what's really going on in our neighborhoods. But you know what I'm saying? we got some bad apples in there that go around other people and
Fucking
they
them
say,
up.
oh, what
Keep
they
it
saying in their rap
Fucking them up.
songs,
Keep it 100, just fucking them up.
that's us, and they think that they gotta live by and show
That's
other
it.
people that they are what they rapping about in these rap songs, and that's just not true. It's some
Nah.
bullshit.
Because every black people is different. Me, you doing what you do to get your money, but if you ain't doing that shit, don't sit out here and mislead the black community. I understand it's money or whatever, or you gotta survive, but that's not the way to survive on your black culture, because at the end of the day, if you black and you doing something like that, then you gotta reflect on yourself. Now, for the people that is doing that, don't forget that it will boomerang to you still that same color. You still black with us. You still black. Everybody black. So that's why I ain't gonna degrade myself by degrading black, you feel me? But I'm gonna just keep it 100 because it's gonna reflect on you. And if you dominate and want to destroy the black community and not change this motherfucker like that, remember it's gonna boomerang on you too. Once you hit the tippy top or once you hit the bottom, whatever you trying to hit or destroy, it's gonna be boomerang back on you because you the same color.
And I say the problem also is the fatherless homes, the gang banging. You know what I mean?
And let's get understanding. I'm not a gangbanger. I never signed up to be a Crip or Blood, anything that's gang affiliated.
It's the dumbest shit ever.
I don't give a fuck. You
It's the
feel me?
dumbest shit ever.
I can't understand what y'all doing, y'all do for it, but as far as me being a father, I ain't teaching my kids or nobody else's kids that shit.
A bunch of grown men.
What about you? Is you doing that?
Hell no, that shit is
You gotta
funny.
let me know.
That shit funny to me, like for real. Like that shit's stupid. A bunch of grown men not a teenager or whatever you want to call it, a bunch of boys running around, throwing up gang hand signs, committing crime, not even doing shit, turn the community up.
Right.
For what? For no goddamn reason. Ain't got no gang, ain't making no money, ain't doing shit. Like, ain't pants sagging all the way to your motherfucking knees, hygiene poor. Like, come on, man. We gotta move better than that shit. We gotta get rid of these niggas, dog. These niggas that I don't give a fuck about.
But what you mean, like, bust down, explain, like, what you mean by we gotta get rid of those that's doing that type of stuff. Like,
fuck, like that, keeping it real
like,
shit,
what
that not
needs to be
snitching.
done to these people?
If somebody committing the crime and you know, you need to let authorities know. You need to. And we ain't keeping it real with these dumb motherfuckers.
What about the neighborhood watch, like the meetings, the community, you know, let schools know, you know, let the parents know if stuff been happening to these kids, your community, stuff like that too. Keep going, man. You gotta let them know. Cause you got kids too, man. You got kids, so you gotta keep letting them know.
That stuff started at home, and we got a lot of homes that's missing their fathers, man. And this the problem. We need to get the fathers back in the home, and the only way to do that is the women need to get their shit together, because a lot of the times it ain't even the man acting up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it be the woman being out here being unjust. You know what I'm saying? Being, you know what I'm saying? Just uncooperative and being combative. You know what I'm saying? And running the man off, just running their mouth.
Correct.
Won't shut up, being violent. You feel me?
Correct.
This be the problem. I seen this all my life. And that shit needs to stop. That's why I said ain't nobody operating in the way they supposed to be operating. Everybody is just, everybody out of pocket, man. Everybody out of fucking order, dog.
See, now, me, on some stuff I defer, because some people ain't out of pocket. I understand, like, you was brought that way, that's all you know. That's what you gotta do to survive, but it is a change. But man, like me, I had to come I'm a whole different breed, different generation of shit. Just when it's time to make a change in your mind and elevate it, you feel me? I rock with bro when he say you got it. Like, it's a lot of people that do need to be off the streets, therapy,
motherfuckers need to be held accountable.
Whatever you doing, because that's on what you doing. You signed up to do that, and you can't blame nobody else for your actions.
Everybody.
I'm not doing that shit, so I don't condone this some shit that I'm not doing just because I watch it or I'm around it. Don't mean that I'm like, oh yeah, I like that shit, or I can.
But we shouldn't be around it.
So
that's
you know
the thing too. We shouldn't even be around it.
That's the thing. I can't help if I got some weird ass or bad ass neighbors that move over here and that's what they doing on their property, and you know what I'm saying. I don't condone in that shit. I ain't gonna go over there. But I know if some shit go down, then I know motherfuckers need to be held accountable.
And that's the thing, Gotti. We need to hold
Do
these
you feel like that
accountable.
about your crib, at your property, on your shit?
Yeah.
If somebody move next door or whatever going on, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So just taking it to that level when you there and you know you got human rights.
Right.
Basically being a black man and a black woman too. This for the black woman too. It's for the black culture, man. Take care of your business. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like you need to prosper and keep using that? Because it ain't just about talking. You feel like you need to use that every time.
We gotta apply it. We gotta apply the shit that we preaching, man. You gotta apply that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't just be talking and not trying to apply. At least be trying to. And what I was finna say is, you know, like when we shouldn't condone bad behavior from nobody. no man, no woman, nobody. We shouldn't allow it. We shouldn't allow it. It should be frowned upon.
For real.
Like, we shouldn't allow that shit. We shouldn't be around it. And the punishment should be, and you know what? It should be like this. When since we don't associate with them, since we don't deal with them, because we don't like it, you know what I'm saying? Then guess what? We deal more with our like-minded people, and them motherfuckers, they can do their thing over there. And guess what? Since they only deal with their kind, and you ain't around it, just chilling with them,
right?
When the motherfuckers get busted, they just busted all the motherfuckers. And you ain't caught up in the shit. You wasn't in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Even if they said your name or not, you can't say a person's name that ain't been there, that wasn't doing that. So I agree with you on that.
Separate these bad apples from the good ones, man. Leave these motherfuckers alone. For real.
Yeah.
These boss bad bitches who think they be doing all this thinking they the shit. Leave these bitches alone.
Right.
Nobody wanna deal with that shit. What the fuck? Fucking headache. Why? Leave them motherfuckers alone. Let them be alone. And have that mentality. They'll turn around some point. Maybe when they fucking in the ground.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That too.
But just leave their ass alone, man. Nobody want to be associated with that bullshit. I don't want to go to jail because I was around your bullshit or because I picked you up, nigga, and you put a pistol in my car. The fuck?
Shit, man.
No.
And that's the thing too. Even if, and it's vice versa too, because it's like, damn, nigga, if you told the pistol shit, I don't want to ride with you because you told the pistol in your car, and if we do get flipped, you might try to blame me for your shit.
You feel me?
I'm straight.
Like, why the fuck? Why are we associating ourselves with these type of people, man?
Man,
Because
shit.
of the culture, bro?
Nah, man.
Because of keeping it real? Because we black? Man, fuck that, bro. Most of us don't even move like that. We don't even believe this shit.
Right.
We're good people. Why the fuck we associate ourselves with bad people? Because we black?
Right.
Man, fuck that shit, bro. All these motherfuckers ain't good for us, bro. You feel me? And we gotta keep that shit 100, dog. And we gotta hold people accountable.
And I feel like this. Shout out to those black ones that's making a change. That is doing something to better your black community. You know what I'm saying? To better your black world, your black youth, your black kings and black queens. Like, pay attention, cause we talking about the image here. So anytime you step out somewhere, it's an image, even if you got the right or not.
Yeah.
But it's the image, you know what I'm saying?
It's a global image.
And that's how it is, and they gotta stay factual and functional to certain things. So pay attention.
If we want to change the image, we gotta put the work in. We gotta hold each other accountable.
You gotta stay tuned to that.
So that means looking at your brother
For real.
and telling your brother, look, man, you ain't right.
Man, that's fucked up too. And you shouldn't be afraid to do that. Because if you're afraid to do that, then that'll make you...
Like, for real, well, you gotta be able to do that.
Yeah.
Look at your brother and tell him, bro, you ain't right.
Shit, that ain't gonna make you like that, man.
And I'm talking about not just one person, I'm talking about everybody who encountered that bad brother. Tell him, man, you ain't right. I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want to deal with you.
Yeah.
Eventually, that nigga gonna get it. He gonna turn his life around, or he gonna be dead somewhere. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But if we all held him accountable and told him, man, we don't want to deal with you. You need to get your shit together. You bad business. You feel me?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers get their shit together. If women held their sisters and said, sis, you moving wrong out here. That ain't how you supposed to be moving, girl. You know you supposed to value family more than anything.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
But no. They'll sit back like, yeah, girl, shit. Yeah, girl. when they know, like they ain't even living their life like that. You thinking like a Beyonce, she tell all the single ladies to do all their thing, do their thing, but she ain't even living like that. She married.
Man,
You feel me?
She got to take care of her kids and her family.
Cardi B got the wet, the WAP, and all of that, but she married. They don't even live by the shit that they talking about.
So, bringing these two up, what are you trying to say that they bring into this culture that they're doing to the black woman?
Man, they trying to
Be more detailed.
they're trying to, and I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to empower them, but women don't need empowering like that. That's not the way women are supposed to move. And for real, it's really men behind the scenes of this shit. Like if you go behind the scenes of this shit, it's really men behind the scenes of this hip hop shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, fucking men, telling women, you feel me, how they supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? How they supposed to do their thing. You know what I'm saying? So you got niggas writing their shit, and it's a hit, and the dude wrote it. A whole fucking dude wrote it. And a fucking female singing the shit.
Getting their money.
And you got young females listening to it. You feel me?
I feel you. For real.
Like, come on, bro. When really, I'm gonna keep it real.
Just a feeling though.
Look, I'm gonna keep it real. And this was crazy. A woman who is feminine, and I know that shit be going around the internet a lot, but just hear me out. A woman who is in her nature, a woman who is nurturing, and she look up to her man for guidance and to lead and to provide, and she give him the ball. You know what I'm saying? That man will push mountains for her. Even if he not that man right there at that moment because he young, eventually he gonna move mountains for her. When the man see his woman cry, he wanna do anything that he can do in his power to stop the tears and make his woman feel comfortable. He will do anything.
Shit, man, for real, just to get a new, you know, just to live better.
He'll do anything. And if that woman is pouring into that man and telling that man like he can do it, he can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she's there helping that man through all of that. He gonna want to provide for that woman. And he gonna want to, and this is what a man gonna think, man. I got the best woman that a man can ask for.
For real, man. And
I want to
great
give
women
her
out there, man. Like
and
real
look,
shit.
I want to give her everything. I want to give her the best ever. I want to give her the best that I can.
You think you got that type of person in your life right now?
Fuck no. No.
That you want to give your best to after you done been through something, being black?
Repeat that. You said what?
So do you think you have a person in your life right now that you want to give that best to after you've been through what you've been through, being black?
No, because now it's so messed up with our women, with women in particular. It's like you gotta have it already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
now so if I didn't meet the woman younger to build it,
okay,
it don't make sense to try to build it with a woman now. You know what I'm saying? if I didn't build it with you when I was young, it don't make no sense to build it with a woman now unless you're a young woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't really see the young women these days aren't even right. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't they're not mature enough for me. I'd rather deal with them when they're a little older, like 20, 25, 26. You know what I'm saying? When they reach that type of age, you know. But young women, 20s, 21, 22, 23, 19, 18, bro, no.
Yeah.
No, bro. Stop it. They want to go experience life because that's what they think that it's about. They think it's about going and experiencing life and all that.
Experiencing life is good though too, cause you know you got black men like me that want to do that stuff too.
The way that they experience life is dumb. It doesn't make sense, bro. They think experiencing life is just going and having fun and being little thotties and you feel me, dating a bunch of dudes and shit. Like that shit is not living life, bro, at all. No, not at all, bro. You can do all of that shit, while having your morals and everything, and building a family.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what's really fucking us up. It's the family, man. The black family is fucked up so bad to the point that, you know, it's the culture. It's the black family, bro. It's a lot of things.
Right.
It's a few things, but a few things that if we can fix it, it'll make a big difference. And that's if we can keep black families together. You know what I mean? And if we can get these dumb niggas off the street, these gang members and all of that shit, man. If we can get these dumb niggas off the street, bro, we'll be straight. We'll be straight.
You're right, man.
We just gotta separate ourselves from it, for real.
On everything. And you right, man. Shit, that's why I be out the way, man. You know, shit, I be on my own shit. I ain't no street dude to be in the street life, man. I got my own situations going on, man. As far as good shit, businesses, building, being a better black person.
For real, man.
Yeah, for real. On everything, you need to tune in on that shit.
For real, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what the problem is. Until we fix that, and we can be together, you know what I'm saying? Then we can change that whole narrative. We can change the whole view of how people look at us. You can go anywhere with your jogger fit or your sweatpants, you know what I'm saying, or your urban wear, all of that, and get the same respect that you would get as if you was dressed in a suit and tie. That's just how it is, man. It's your boy going together.
That's just how it is dealing with guys too, man. You already know.
Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel, you know what I'm saying?
You know, me too. The Gotti Gliss Show. You know, I'm on deck, man. It's on YouTube, man. Hit it up.